continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
And so it's the 76ers.
What the hell is that, man?
Sixers getting on the board first. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50, 40, 90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
To the paint, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
And the Lakers with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Harden. And
that is some bullshit. You coming down and get the ball.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
That's corny.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Lakers making a change here. Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously the long-term impact if you continue to play.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Philadelphia with the ball. Howard with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
And the second free throw, good. Here is Harden. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Harris.
Can't get the fucking pass off. God damn.
6 to shoot. Green breaking loose. Harris, no good.
Ridiculous.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
It is ridiculous.
Back to Howard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. Howard in the post. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Defense, man.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he drives in. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Here's Harden, and the rejection by James.
I tell you, LeBron gets so much.
Pass to Anthony. LeBron outside. Back to Anthony. Outside for Davis. No one around him. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Monk's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Joe. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Springer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Out to the wing. Uncovered. Chalk up 2 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Joe. It's stolen by Davis. Here's the break.
I get that still, I don't know.
On up the court.
Pitch. I mean, come on, he did it so fast.
On the shot, it sends him to the line.
He had a defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Here's Springer. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Jordan.
Get the fuck out.
And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
This is unbelievable.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Outside Bradley. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
This shit overplayed.
Pass to Johnson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Joe Good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's stolen by Ariza. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement kind of player?
I've always would say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Aston Niang. And the rejection by James.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Westbrook drives in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. For 3, Westbrook. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Harden. here in the second quarter. We've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
In the corner, it's Monk. Outside Anthony. There's the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Russell Westbrook.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring.
Why he go up on the side that the defense is on? I don't understand that. Could have just went up on the left side.
And it's Harden picking him up.
Stupid.
But Trey, Anthony's shot is off. Philadelphia with the ball. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Monk for 3, and they'll get another chance. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Howard trying to free himself up. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Want me to do that.
Bounce pass, Anthony. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Back to Davis. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Westbrook will bring it up to the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. A shot by Anthony, nobody around. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And Davis throws it down.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And here's Westbrook. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got his second basket. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Embiid. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line. And those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up, the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall. Drafted 3rd overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
Here's Philadelphia. Harden outside. Jacks up a 3. The 76ers with another miss. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Embiid. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Here's Harden. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
He blocked Harden shot like 4 times.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Embiid.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Embiid inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pulls up. Money from the wing. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And the rejection by James.
Joel Embiid.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And here's Los Angeles. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Anthony.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Maxey. And he gets the bucket. Maxey's got his second bucket.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
What the fuck is Lakers doing?
Boy, at the rim, Jordan Steele, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Losing bad, and you're gonna keep having
to the inside. And Davis gets it to go.
6 fucking layups, man.
Davis has got 12 points in the game.
Man.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Unreal, man.
Pass to Monk. The kick out to LeBron. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the shot goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here now is Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. No good from outside. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break.
Let me see what these fucking missed shots. 0 for 4. He 10 for 15. 67% on the fucking 3-point line. Who shoots like that?
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Bassey.
Bassey a bomb.
Here's Joe.
Anyone shoot that, but I know he's going to have him fucking missing.
Now here's Thibault. The 3. And no good that time. Back to James. The dynamic rank between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those 2 groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the corner, it's Monk. Good, and the assist goes to James.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass
I don't
has
think
not
he in the
gotten
same
to him
league
yet,
as I am anyway.
you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the 3-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
The shot's good from Monk.
He got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Down low. Here's Millsap. And Millsap steps it in.
Hoop and harm for Millsap there. Terrific body control and concentration.
And then
hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle sticks for the Lakers.
My career.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second.
He's revving up to block the shot.
When you need to be aggressive, you know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Bassey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Inside, Horton Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better, yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Down low, here's Bassey. Great pass to set up the layup. Bassey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Good on the shot.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Harris. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
Sixers missed so many fucking shots, man. in the fucking paint.
And LeBron throws it down.
Missing.
Boom! LeBron.
Wonder why
He
he's
still
fucking
got
down
major
this
bounce
fucking
and force on the fly.
They don't
And
give you
here's
your
Reed.
passes for shit, man.
Here's Springer.
They ignore him.
Back to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And that
Okay.
one's good. James.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Come
They had a
on.
fantastic play from the
Bullshit.
bench.
And this team has great
That's a good
depth,
block.
and they showed it in this game.
So the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Sixers.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this
Bad
was.
matchup.
To LeBron.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Back to Bradley. Fires for 3. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Right wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Joe Good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with
Yeah,
urgency.
well, when it matters, y'all had us
Could have
fucking
done it
missing
much
every
earlier
fucking shot.
before the game was out of reach.
Now we can make it when we
And
can't
they
come
came
back.
in determined
Yeah,
to
man.
take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the
Let's get
road,
him a-
very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part
I don't believe
of their
it's him.
force.
And you
Really
know what?
don't.
It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Springer. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's Bradley off the drive.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Springer. Pass to Joe. Here's Springer. Looking to end the run. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony,